Hey trainers, it's Poke Dad here, along with the Mr. Taco Salad Inventor guy.
KK Shiv 128.
Sorry folks, he forgets his name sometimes. So tell me, you took hamburger meat, refried beans, guacamole, queso, and just a tiny bit of lettuce, and you classify it as a salad?
Yeah, sounds like a pretty good salad.
Okay, so that's all the details you want to divulge?
I think everyone should try it and have your mom make it homemade, fresh.
Okay folks, this is a Pokemon exclusive in two forms. We have the Taco Salad King, and we also have Buzzwole 2.0. What I mean by 2.0 is got the brand new SM6 Techs in it, Diancie, and Beast Energy, all sorts of good stuff. So let's dive into the list.
Starting it off with 3 Buzzwoles, 2 line of Lycanroc, 2 line of Octillery, 1 Tapalele, 1 Regirock, 1 Diancie, 1 Sudowoodo, and 1 Mew.
Okay, so main attacker Buzzwole, looking to power him up with max elixirs and such, Jet Punch. Start spreading some really good damage alongside Diancie, which adds 20 to him, and Regirock adds another 10. If we're hitting a mirror match, we've got the Mew that we can go in with. He can copy Jet Punch or Claw Slash from Lycanroc, or even a Dangerous Rogue or something. So very good there. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I stand corrected. Mew can only copy basics. So he will not be using Claw Slash or Dangerous Rogue. So there it is. Sudowoodo for watch and learn. Pretty good in a mirror match, or if you want to copy Absorption GX or any other GX, Dangerous Rogue. He's also really good for the mirror match. 2 Octillery to help the draw engine. Late game in really kind of stalls this deck out, and Octillery is going to smooth things over in that direction. So we've got that. We've got Lele, just one for a setup in case we get stuck and we need a draw supporter or a Guzma. Get one of our beasties that have a heavy retreat cost out of the active. So, and the Mew, like I said, kind of basically for the mirror match to hit Buzzwole for weakness since he is weak to Psychic. And Regirock, damage modifier, he adds 10 to our fighting Pokemon attacks. And Diancie, the new Prism Star, she adds 20 damage to all of our fighting Pokemon's attacks. She will not be adding damage along with Mew. So if you're attacking with Mew and you're thinking Diancie's going to add damage with it, doesn't work. So don't try it. And that's all we got for the Pokemon line. This list is basically off of Sable House's winning Charlotte Regional list. We just added in the new SM6 Forbidden Light Techs. So, supporter count.
4 Sycamores, 4 Guzmas, 2 Ends, 1 Cynthia.
Okay, going in super aggressive. Got the 4 Sycamore. We're going to dwindle our hand down, attaching energies, max elixirs and such. And then we can always play a bunch of cards and then use Octillery. So Sycamore is our primary supporter on this, alongside Guzma. We want to be very selective in our knockouts. We don't want anything to get stuck in the active. Also, we want to try to stream knuckle impacts if at all possible. So Guzma is going to help in that direction. Then we also have 1 Cynthia. It helps with late game draw, or maybe we have a starting hand that's a little awkward, so shuffle and draw 6. Next we have 2 Ends. That's just in case if we get behind in the prizes.
Sorry.
That we can get out of a bad situation, or maybe our opponent beaconed to grab 2 Pokemon that we don't want them to have, or maybe they did a rainbow magical ribbon or something, and we just want that disruption. So that's it for the supporters. Let's go to the items.
Starting with 4 Ultra Balls, 4 Max Elixirs, 3 Choice Bands, 3 Float Stones, 2 Energy Switch, and 3 Brooklet Hills.
Okay, Ultra Ball, obviously, it's good for finding our Pokemon early game or late game if we need to find that. Lycanroc with the Bloodthirsty Eyes ability and so on, or if we need to find Octillery so we can kind of dwindle our hand down and then draw back up with Octillery's ability. We've got the Max Elixir. We're hoping to hit maybe at least one, maybe 2 off our turn 1. So ideally we want to set up a Buzzwole on the bench, attach energy, hit a couple Max Elixirs, kind of hopefully get him up into the active so he can start doing some major damage. 3 Float Stones to help achieve that. Regirock is definitely going to need a Float Stone. Wouldn't be a bad idea to throw one on Octillery or Diancie. They both have a 2 retreat cost. So we've got 3 of those. 3 Choice Bands to help us just do massive, massive damage right from the beginning. Put tons of pressure on your opponent. 30 with the Choice Band, 20 with the Diancie, and 10 with the Regirock. So we're looking at a plus 60 damage modifier, not counting the strong energies. So Choice Band, excellent. We are toying with the notion of maybe fighting Fury Belt to beef up Buzzwole. It just kind of depends on the way lists are going to be created. Right now, people are running maybe 3 Field Blowers because of the popularity of Garbodor. But if it sees a dip, then we possibly might cut the Choice Band for fighting Fury Belt to just beef it up, just so I can withstand a one-shot. And then we have 2 Energy Switch, so we can come out of nowhere with a Sudowoodo or a Dangerous Rogue or even Mew, just out of nowhere, blindside your opponent. Very, very flexible in a deck like this. Then finally Brooklet Hill, just to help us set up our Remoraid's or get our damage modifier Pokemons, Diancie, Regirock. Just try to get them out as quick as possible with Brooklet Hill, because we are not running Bridget. So that's it on items and stadiums.
And for the energy, we have one of the new Beast Energies, 4 Strongs, and 9 Fighting.
Okay, 9 Fighting. The newer lists did well in regionals. We're playing 10 Fighting. We've gone back down to 9 because we've added a new Beast Energy. So we know the format and formula will work perfectly with 9. It'd be nice to have 10, but we know that it can work just fine with 9. 4 Strong Energy, again, damage modifiers 20. So we're looking at 20 with Strong, 30 with Choice, 20 with Diancie, 10 with Regirock. Tons and tons of damage going to be just pressuring your opponent. And then finally, to add to the pressure, we're going to have Beast Energy. New energy from SM6 Forbidden Light. It adds 30 if it's attached to an Ultra Beast. And if it is attached to an Ultra Beast, it counts as every single type of energy. So we're going to attach him to Buzzwole, and then immediately he is doing 30 more damage. So typically, your Jet Punch could do 30 plus 30 more from Beast Energy, and then 30 more for Choice, so we're at 90. 20 from Diancie, so we're at 110, and then 10 more from Regirock, so 120 with a 30 damage to the bench. That is just super, super good, and it's going to be putting a lot of pressures on these decks, these slower setup decks. I don't know if they're going to be able to handle it, even with the Mews and Mewtwo counters. I don't know if that's going to be enough, because they're going to be able to just generate so much pressure. So that's all we got, and please like, subscribe, and until next time, be excellent to each other.
Party on, dudes.